Boom shakalaka, the coolest Bitcoin news in a long time, plus why this time is absolutely no different. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including some very cool news for Bitcoin and why this cycle is just no gosh darn different. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, Fear and Greed down to 48. It has just been dropping over the past few weeks. The overall market, though, up 2% today. Bitcoin at 26,807, Ethereum at 1804, BNB at 310, XRP 42 cents, Cardano 36 cents, Dogecoin 7 cents, Solana 21.16, and Polygon 86 cents. And the top coins today, based on AI, like ChatGPT, but specifically for crypto, would be Cosmos Hub, Phantom, Anchor Network, Aragon, and Cartesi. And you can try out Token Metrics for free down in the description. Now, Bitcoin has been following this bearish trend, this downtrend within a larger uptrend. Worth noting, it did fall down to levels we were talking about. The spike on the volume profile also tapped off of the 100-day moving average, this green line right here. But big news for Bitcoin today, 100 million whole corner addresses. That means 100 million people actually own a whole Bitcoin or more. These are going to be the financially elite in the next decade. Now, Bitcoin, on the other hand, has had some pretty lousy TA news, if you want to call it that. This inverse, or this head and shoulders right here, has a downward price projection, head and shoulders target of $24,000 as Bitcoin has broken down from the neckline, likely headed to that territory. Could this be a failed bear flag pattern like we saw back here where price comes down, goes up, and then rebounds? Well, we could have the same thing happening once again as these levels hold. As a matter of fact, on a much longer time frame, this one is very interesting because they say when in doubt, zoom out. This is a cool one. 6-month candles here for Bitcoin, the 10-year macro. We can see that the 10 SMA, which is right down here, is holding up pretty darn well. Bitcoin doesn't ever close below it. Now, right now, we are right in the center of it, and look at these time periods when Bitcoin spends above that. So, the likelihood of the price going up is much, much higher than the likelihood of the price going down. As a matter of fact, they've already tried to pull the wool over our eyes in March. Did you remember that fake out? I remember that fake out. Will they do it a second time here? The bottom should be in soon, if not already. MACD trendline is close enough to this downtrend or this uptrend right here, this support. Potentially, once Bitcoin finds support, could be in the range of $32,000 to $35,000 on the top of this megaphone right there. Bitcoin could just be testing the short-term holder cost basis once again. Short-term holder cost basis right now, right around $24,000. So another suggested chart saying, hey, $24,000 is likely. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin, since that bottom back in March where they tried to shake us out, made a 57% move from this low to this high from March 23rd to April 14th. What he sees is a healthy pullback before another higher. As a matter of fact, if we were to have a 61.8% retracement, that would bring price down to roughly $24,000. Gee, $24,000 once again. Is that where it's going? Well, it could. Because if we take a look at the Bitcoin confluence on the Gaussian trend channel, historically, this is 2015, it broke below there, broke above the 50 EMA and Gaussian trend channel midband, before taking off dramatically for that cycle's parabolic run. If we take a look where we are right now, above the 50 EMA, above the midband, and guess where that support is? If you can see that, $24,000. Gosh, how many more times do we have to hear that? How about this one? Well, historically, it's been wise to buy retests on ascending 20-week MA. As you can see here in 2012, look at all these green check marks buying at the 20 MA. How about here in 2016, 2017, all these check marks? How about here in 2020? Well, we bounced off of it here in March, that dip we were talking about earlier. We were coming up to it once again. Guess where it is? $24,000, which brings us to our final chart. It's time to take a hard look at Bitcoin market structure. The lower high has been made, confirmed with new lower low made, reversing the temporary trend to a downtrend. However, still bullish on a larger perspective, which remains in an uptrend. So like I mentioned in the beginning, we're in a downtrend in the middle of an uptrend. Look at where these projections look. $24,000, $25,000. If you want to make sure to buy it at a good price, buy at 25, because it may not get down to 24. But if you're super stingy, wait for 24. Or heck, wait for $10,000. That still could come to yet. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.